Research Manager at Saraf Group of Companies in Thailand. Sanjay ji is also a corporate communication and research expert at Saraf Group. Previously, he was with the Academy of Educational Development and FHI Development 360 UNESCO, Asia Pacific region. And also, he was with the UN Economic and Social Commission for Asia, for the Asia Pacific. He has a master's in science in mass communication from Guru Jambeshwar University of Science and Technology. Without further ado, I welcome Manoj ji on the stage.
Thank you, Satish ji, Adrian, Rohit. Thank you very much. Now, before I start, let me be clear, one thing. Between you and coffee, it's me and Sanjay. So better 15 minutes, 20 minutes here, and then go for a coffee break. All right, so much awaited information on HBN. This is what we are going to talk about today for next 10 minutes, and to give you some idea what we are doing and what we have planned for Hindu Business Network. Just a quick brief on what Hindu Business Network is. This is an initiative of World Hindu Economic Forum, and it's an online business networking platform to connect the worldwide Hindus, particularly business people, entrepreneurs, and professionals. Now, you see the tagline which says connection, ideas, and opportunities. Suggests the aim of HBN is to connect the various elements within the society. So the experience, expertise, resources, and opportunities get shared, leading to mutual gain. With HBN, Hindus spread across the world can stay connected throughout the year without any geographical limitations and build on the relationships developed during the conferences, annual events, and other events. The vision, mission, and position. Yesterday, Raviji said, for the Hindus, by the Hindus. So this is the platform which is created, is for the Hindus and by World Hindu Economic Forum. The mission is to bring back, is to create and share the surplus wealth and bring back this to the society for the larger betterment. Position is connection, ideas, and opportunities. Opportunities, there are a lot of opportunities which we have here with this Hindu Business Network. We're creating this networking platform for this. The strength we have seen in last conferences and the support which we have received for World Hindu Economic Forum, we have a lot of dedicated and committed Hindu businessmen and professionals who want this platform to work and make it success. The challenge which we have here, and I would say is the biggest challenge, is the active participation. Without the active participation of the members, we will not succeed. So once we develop this, we will request all of you to support us by using this platform. Now we are working on this platform. Part of the functionality is ready, part we are working on. So I'll give you a little bit of a brief on what we are working on and what we will start next year. So these are the part which we are working on, running some tests to ensure this works very well, and to see the platform is well equipped to manage the flow and the information which is going to be submitted by our members. So here we see individual profile, registration, contacts, business company profile, groups. You can post or apply business opportunities, similar with the jobs, connect with other members, and also message them. Here I present you the first snapshot of HBN, which we are working on and testing. Now, As and when we require to make any changes, we will do that to make sure the smoothness, visibility, accessibility, and easy user interface, and most important, the acceptance of the system by the users, which is going to be the main thing for us. And this will not only drive the whole project, but will show and give a lot of confidence and charge our team with the motivation as well. So let's go through some more screenshots. We'll run through very quickly because this is all images, but you can see how this will work. So this is a screen where you will see when you click registration sign. So you'll be required to put basic information, and this information, once you input, will come to the admin of HBN. Now, HBN admin, once we receive the information, or once you submit the information, you will receive this message that your application has been submitted. This has to be approved by the HBN team. So HBN team will ensure the person who's applying for this registration follows the guidelines of HBN and then make the decision or make the approval or rejection. This is the admin part, which just to show you, give you some idea. So this is a screenshot of the admin of HBN who will review all the requests, and the decision will be made to approve or reject the application. There'll be preliminary assessment and approval process, which will be centralized with our HBN team following this project. The approval, once made, will be conveyed to the same email address which was used for the registration. The decision of HBN in this matter will be final, because we're in US, so I need to say this. In case of rejection, conveying of reason is not binding. All the delegates, WH delegates who have attended all our events in the past, and the conferences, international conferences, will get the access without going through the approval process. This is the screenshot for approval or rejection. So once you receive the approval that your application is accepted, you'll be able to log into the system of HBN for preparing your profile to the level which will help you to achieve the primary purpose of registration at HBN. The basic information which we will need to create your profile, and this will help us to categorize on a larger level of location and industry. Once you insert the needed information, you'll be able to see your profile taking shape towards the goal of making yourself visible and presentable. Besides the basic individual information, you'll be able to insert details of your job, profession, or the business, as well as about your educational background. We're also working to add achievements area where you can describe anything specific which made you proud in your profession or your education. This will be a long screen. You can roll and then you will see all the information coming here. One other important thing is, on the main page, you will be able to edit all your information and see the effect. This is a screenshot from the dashboard where you will see some other information which can link you. You can explore a little bit more in detail once you click on them. This will inform you about your connections, which your contacts are having. It will help you further grow your contacts, because at many times you don't remember, but once we see them, once we see their profile around us, we would like to connect with them and have a conversation with them. And here also we will see some of the articles or the news which will be posted by our contacts or the HBN members. This screen shows how many connections you have, and will suggest you also the connection based on your interest. This could be because you have common contact, or maybe because you have common interest out of profession or education. You'll be able to see the details of your existing connections. You'll be able to tag them, message them, and remove them. Here you can add your company details. You can make a profile. It's a profile which is on a larger way. You can, your individual profile, you can add the companies you are connected with, whether you're working, you own the company, one or more. And there you can provide the company details. You can prepare the profile. And then you can share this information with your contacts. Again, the same thing will be, you can ask them to follow the companies. You can ask them to like the companies. And this will help you to raise the awareness about your company or the business and eventually gain some opportunities to create some business. This is a screen you will see once you start to follow the companies. So these are the companies you follow, for example, here. Besides the company, you'll be also able to create the groups. So these groups you can use to exchange some ideas, to have some conversation, and you can relate to a particular topic or particular industry. You may invite your contacts, you can invite your friends to join the group which you have created, or you can also invite your friends to join the group which you are already part of it. So this will be the kind of a list of the groups which you are sharing or which you are part of it. Now this is another very important thing. We will also provide this space dedicated for posting and applying the jobs. This is the area where you will see a lot of participation, in my opinion. We are working to create a system where the job applications may get the endorsements by the contacts which they think might help them in selection process. The endorsement could be talking about their past working experience with a candidate or their acquaintances. You'll be able to see the jobs which are closely linked with based on your profile, or will be able to make the search based on experience, job title, role, or industry, and location. Similarly, the companies will be able to post the jobs here for their requirements to seek the right candidate for their company. Another major function is you'll be able to see, post, apply the business opportunities. So under one profile, as I said, all these things will come under your profile. Whatever business opportunity you have, you can post that, and all the members who have shown interest in that particular industry, they will be able to see this information. They will be able to contact you, get some more information, and eventually you can tie up. What we said is not really enough. This is another part which we are working on. We are actively seeking more function which we can add to our platform. And this could be coming in the future. We'll go parallel with the system which we'll introduce to our members. Now, when I show this one, I know there's a lot of interest, and there are a lot of IT people here. Anyone interested to volunteer will be very happy to take their help to create this portal even more interesting. Now, the timelines. We have defined the timeline for web-based version January 2017. And once we run through the system, receive our members, users' comments, then work to improve them and incorporate the necessary and practical suggestions into the system. We'll be ready to roll the system to the level of mobile app. And then we'll start to work with creating the app on Android platform. And then we'll go for iOS. Another thing which I wanted to mention here, so now I conclude my remarks here. We have taken this project to introduce this technology in HBN within World Hindu Economic Forum, and I'm sure our success is certain. It is just that we need to participate. We need to show give us more motivation, if I say it this way. Participate, go register. Once we are ready, we will send you the information by email. And as I said, most of the people who have participated already in our events and conferences, they will have already their login ID and passwords ready, which you will receive. We are trying to work on a system where we will be able to import your profile from LinkedIn, for example. So the system will direct you or will ask you, do you want to log in through LinkedIn and import your information? So if you are able to do that, the work will become very simple. You log in and all the information the system will fetch and bring it exactly in the same place as we have in our system. So we'll compare exactly same to the LinkedIn. So this is another thing which we are looking for. So without taking so much time now, I just thank the people who are involved in this project. Is Vikramji was here with me. He has put a lot of time into this. He's also running Hindu Post. Srinivasji and Rajesh Kaushalji. Now, when I said we will send the information to our members who have participated, we have already a database of 12,000 businessmen, 12,000 Hindu businessmen who have participated actively in our events. So we have a good platform to start with. We have a good numbers, and then more all depends on you. Thank you so much. Now I invite Sanjay ji to give you more information on the networking sessions.
Hello. Namaste. I think the real networking is going on outside. But we will make sure that we have a screen outside. People can see the presentation and they can listen to us. And right after this 10 minutes from now, we will go out. Our volunteers are already briefed what to do, how to do. But very quickly, I will go through this presentation that we have prepared for this conference. Okay. Let me ask very quick question. You have seen a lot of definitions of what is networking. To me, discovering connections between the people is the networking. We might have people with different backgrounds, experience, companies, businesses, but if we are able to match ourselves with other people, that I call real networking. Okay, so why networking is so important for us? All of you know there are various ways we need to convince people, we need to have share our experiences, share information, and sometimes we need some motivation to do something that our network people can help us. So all of you know about this, that how networking is important and how it can help us. In fact, the World Hindu Economic Forum, the one objective that we are trying to achieve since last 4 or 5 years is bringing people together. And somehow I can see that that is happening now. We have different people with diverse backgrounds. They are networking with each other. They want to know each other. If somebody wants to do business in Africa, they can go there. They have real-time people who can at least guide them. They may not help much in the beginning, but they can guide them what are the procedures, how to set up a companies in different countries, and what to do, what not to do. So I think there's a real benefit of networking that WHEF or World Hindu Economic Forum is providing to Hindu businesses around the world. Okay, so before we come to this networking session presentation, we have decided to conduct a survey. We have asked our delegates who are coming to this conference, and I would like to highlight some basic findings that we got from the survey. 35% registered delegates participated, and they belong to 32 industries. And then 70% respondents said they wish to invest in startups. So right after this session, we will have a separate session that people who are interested in startups, they can make a pitch for 3 minutes, and then there will be some investors sitting around the table, and it will be a very brief presentation, but they can definitely get the message across. Then 40% respondents said that they are looking for investment for their ventures. So even though the sampling is very, not like 300, 400 people, but we got some idea what people want from this conference. Then 40% people are looking for the services for their marketing products. 20% respondents are interested in mentorship also, because they think that the WHA platform can provide some people who can help them to establish a business. And then it's interesting that Manoj ji already made a presentation about HBN, but 80% of our respondents, they're using social media tools for connecting with each other. So somehow that what Manoj ji mentioned, we should try to integrate the popular channels with HBN, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, so that it become more popular among the users. So it's very good finding that we find out that people are going through the popular media. And if we're able to combine them with the HBN, that will be very good achievement for the next few years. And then most of the respondents want to know more about the HBN. They don't know how to use it. These are the basic findings of the HBN. Okay. Generally, we have asked what people are expecting from this session. So very generic things, that new contacts, opportunities, seeking investment, knowledge sharing, and everybody looking for growth, business growth. So this is what people are expecting from this session. Okay, based on the interest of the delegates, we have divided our networking session that is going to happen at 4:30 in 4 groups. One is startup investor seeking investment and mentorship. Second is business services. Third is export and import, which includes sales and marketing. And fourth is joint venture, partnership, and technology transfer. So just to let you know, all of you, that this will be John 1, Hall, Salon B, which is right side of this stage. So the John 1 will be the session chair, Sri Mohandas Paiji. We have already informed him. And then he is the chairman, Manipal Global Education Service, Bharat. Sri Ravi Manthaji, I have already changed this. Ravi Manthaji will be the main coordinator for this session. And then other panelists will include Sushil Sarabji, Raju Reddy, and Ashish Shug. So they will be there as to guide all the people who are looking for investment. Then John 2 will be Saloon B. This will be the chaired by Sri Rakesh Vaidyanathan, and coordinator will be Satish Kaureji sitting here, and other panelist is Rohit Kapuria. So the people will help in conducting the session. And then Raghunathan Tandonji, also part of this panel. John 3 will be export and import, which will be chaired by Sri Suresh Pansari ji. And then Manoj Motwani ji will be the main coordinator, and Sri Sohan Goenka ji will be the panelist here. John 4, which is Trabuco ABC, joint venture, partnerships, and technology transfer. Sri Sajjan Bhajanka ji is sitting here. And Sri Nachiketa Tiwari ji will coordinate this session. And Sri Sambasiva Rao will also present as a panelist. So before we go, we need to understand some basic rules here. So session coordinators will brief how to conduct the session. So if you don't have a business card with you, please bring with you. And then if you have some profiles or some company profile that can help people to understand their business, it's always carry with them. Now, you will have a flashcard. So I request everybody to write your question with your name and contact details and give it to the coordinator. Coordinator will call you, and then you can discuss whatever questions you have. If you want to make a pitch for 3 minutes, please do that. This flashcard will help you to organize your thoughts. Again, the For the follow-up, Hindu Business Network will be the good platform. So everybody please use this platform and avail the opportunity. Some guidelines for the coordinators. Coordinator will explain the zone purpose, distribute and collect cards, reach each flash card, ask questions, and if there is unfulfilled request, the follow-up is required. And there are some people who say, okay, we want to have some separate meetings. So they can also arrange some one-to-one meetings tomorrow. Okay, so the purpose of this networking session is to be successful in the business. So wish you all the best. Thank you very much. And there is one more announcement. There is a parallel session for the how to succeed in business with good legal strategies. The parallel session going on with in the theater hall. So I request everybody who is interested in legal issues, so please join that session. The session will be chaired by Miss Monisha. So she's here. And the other panelist in this session is Honorable Jay Gandhi, Honorable Alka Sagar, and Mr. Fidos Dodi. So these are all judges. They will explain to you about the legal strategies, how they can help your business. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for attending the session. I really like to thank all my panelists, Manoj ji, Rohit ji, Adrian, and Sanjay ji. And we can get to talk more later. Hold the cards and all. We'll collect the names. Who's taking?
No, I need this one that I'm leaving. Feel free to email me or call me. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, oh,